Hello, my name is Yuri, and together with the team we are building tools for Agile, Kanban and release management. It's very important to us to be very close to practical implementation, so today we will share with you a practical experience of Radek Torszewski. By the way, if you don't know who is Radek, I highly recommend you to visit his website, because he is highly talented Agile trainer and coach from Poland. In these videos, Radek will share his practical experience in Kanban flow implementation, the best practices for limiting work in progress, visualizing and managing dependencies, also about explicit policies and many other things that are super important for proper Kanban implementation. Enjoy the video and I hope it will be very interesting for you.
How to do Kanban easily in Jira? Well, that's the question I keep hearing all the time when I work as a credited Kanban consultant and trainer. I keep hearing this question from businesses of different size or different business context. It doesn't matter if we're talking about software development or marketing or recruitment. If you understand that, managing work in a visual way, managing work according to Kanban method is something that helps you to deliver faster, to deliver in a more predictable way, and first of all, focusing on the right things. Very often people ask how to do it in a certain tool. Jira has its default Kanban mode, but it doesn't support easily many important and powerful practices. Therefore, I would like to focus on few challenges that I keep hearing about and show you how, with an extension, you can actually go and realize really multiple helpful Kanban practices in your Jira. Please join the journey together with me. We're going to talk about different challenges and also pragmatically how to solve them. One of the first challenges that I keep hearing about, and I face it by myself, is that once we map our workflow, very often it's quite long. We have multiple columns, multiple statuses reflecting both active and passive steps in our workflow. Both are necessary and helpful to show that the work is either in progress or it's waiting for the next person or next team to contribute to finally deliver the value. The problem is that if we have long workflow, it's really hard to squeeze it into one Kanban board, and columns become quite small and cluttered. How to deal with it? Here we have an example of an advanced Kanban board, which is based on quite long workflow. But as you can see, different phases like development or upstream, where we discover options, can be actually visualized on the same board. So you don't need to switch between the boards. And if you are momentarily not interested in this set of columns, but for example, you want to focus on testing activities, which are visualized in a different aspect of the board, you can easily collapse or expand the part of the board or the workflow that you're interested in. We know that having one long workflow is also good for tracking metrics because we don't clone or move the tickets between the boards. Having a long workflow also can trigger questions if you should have one or two boards, for example, separately for upstream and downstream parts. With this tool, you can easily configure, save, and switch between the views without reloading the whole board.
Thank you for watching, and in the next video we will share the best practices in managing work in progress limit.